Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I stand here as I want to give a speech about why suicide is not worried. Ladies and gentlemen, according to the World Health Organization, each year 730,000 people commit suicide, with many more attempting to do so. Every suicide is tragedy that affects families, communities, and entire countries, as well as the people who are left behind. Suicide occurs at any age and was the fourth leading causes of suicide among adults worldwide. Globally, suicide is among the 10 leading causes of death in the world and the second leading cause of death for those 15 to 29 years old. According to the World Health Organization, also report that suicide rate among men is 50% per 100,000 population, and among women is 8% of 100,000 population. Suicidal behavior can occur as a result of a variety of complex interrelated factors. Among them include mental disorders, lifestyle diseases such as financial problems, job loss, conflict in relationship, poverty, physical illness, as well as having a history of suicide in the family. Among the ways of suicide that are often identified are hanging oneself, jumping from the tall building, and drinking weed killer or pesticide poisoning. And however, carbon monoxide poisoning is becoming increasingly popular. The message that I want to convey is that we need to value ourselves, the life of our family members, the life of our close friends, the life of the community members, and whenever they are. This theme encourages us to play a role in helping to prevent suicidal behavior. You need to reach out and help those our beloved want to overcome life's challenge so that they can live in the joy and hope. As human beings, you can help anyone who know who is suicidal. Take their complaint seriously, take the time to listen, show support and cooperation, keep them safe and help them to get professional help if things does not improve. Firstly, that you can do is spread awareness. Suicidal behavior is a public health problem and it is preventable. The task of preventing suicide is not only on the one shoulder of one agency or one party, but on all parties including family members, government and non-government agencies, community leaders, religious organizations, and so on are participate. Non-governmental organizations such as the Befriender have for a long time implemented suicide prevention activities at the community level that increase public awareness and create a lifeline and the desire to commit suicide, and often cooperate with the ministry in the implementation of activity. I sincerely hope that activities like this can be continued and expanded. It is important to reduce the stigma against those who are attempt suicide and mental illness. This can be done by raising awareness and support them through the social media campaign and so on. In fact, the emotional impact is also felt by the family, relative, and even the local community. Therefore, parents need to alert and be careful not to judge the children's problems, for example, by saying that the problem is small or unimportant, but instead of them, ask them what's the best thing that you can do if they need any help or assistance from you. Emotional support is also important. Suicide is preventable. There are several pharmacotherapy treatments that also psychotherapy treatment that can be given to treat and prevent of the problem. The community needs to be educated to be sensitive and identify the warning signs that are happening, whether it's from the family members, colleague, or anyone else. Help the emotional support must be provided by various parties to enable a person with emotional problems and delusion to get help. In fact, the government also need to be more attentive to those who are experiencing hardship, especially during this pandemic, by easing the burden, including the financial burden. The media can also play a role in the sensationalizing news that involve society and its prejudicial. The media can also play a role in not sensationalizing news that involves society and is prejudicial to the victim, but needs to be changed to the news that can raise awareness and educate the community. Legal action. The role of the law is basically to educate the community, not to strictly punish, especially for cases of depression, uncontrolled emotion, and victimless crime. The law should be more understanding and solving, not a type of command or control. So in my opinion, that not all social issues can be resolved by sentencing, and the law is not solely aimed at preventing crime. As is known, COVID-19 affects all groups, which make it possible for society statistics to increase due to the effects of environment. It is hoped that the draft law to abolish attempt suicide as a crime will be speed up in the line with the call of psychiatrists and legal practitioners to prevent the community from falling into a bigger problem, which is the entry of criminals into prison, which remove the family source of income, bringing down the family's good name and reputation, damaging family, institution, and so on. They should be helped, not given a deed to the problem that are getting worse. To conclude, suicide has many different causes, and mental illness is not the only cause of suicide. It can be prevented at an early stage, and it is not worth it to do so. So monitoring by the family members, close friends, and also the community members can be prevent suicide and save life. This rising suicide rate also asks each of us to pay attention to how the people we know and love are coping with the problem or coping with the life. Just because of someone's life looks good on the outside doesn't mean that all is well and there are more private moments as well. So that's all from me. I hope that everyone have a good day. Thank you.